And the Kings have had a major impact on our communities. Last week, a To The Point viewer reached out to us to share the story of her late father, Jim Clark. He opened up the Cosumnes River College gym to the Kings back in the 1980s so that they could work out. And tonight, photojournalist Vanessa Bizzuto takes us back to that point in time.
My dad kind of had a philosophy: if he could get kids in the gym, he could kind of keep you out of trouble. His job was more than coaching. He was a dad to a lot of his athletes. He was, kind of quiet, but he was just a big presence everywhere that he went. When the basketball went in the air, he wasn't quiet anymore.
Growing up with him as his children, he was just a funny guy.
He told me that I was going to learn how to do stats when I was 16. For about 23 years, my dad and I were on the road doing basketball.
Coach Clark was the men's coach when I was hired. He welcomed me with open arms. He welcomed my players.
In 1986, the Kings were looking for a practice facility. Daddy opened up the Matchbox for them to practice in. He would use the Sacramento Kings players and as well as his players to just teach the kids in the community techniques about basketball.
Coach Clark kind of talked to the Kings, talking about we need a new facility,
which is now the current gym here.
The student athletes that have come since he's passed and since we've had this facility are so grateful. We host high school playoffs all the time in our gym. We've hosted the state championships in basketball twice. Education was very important to Coach Clark. He wanted all his guys, he wanted them to be good basketball players, but he more important than that, he said, I want them to be good citizens and be successful people in whatever they decide to do.
The James Clark Memorial Scholarship. We can continue his legacy, but also show the kids in the community how to learn, achieve, and to be leaders in the community too.
Seeing the Kings share in the community, that should also instill in us, we have to share in the community. So everything that we can do to help our own community, it can help them do something.
Sacramento! Just seeing the community come together now with the Beam team, and I think Daddy would be so happy and so proud. The men and women here on the campus, they get to enjoy the fruits of his labor and the Sacramento Kings labor. It's just a part of this community's legacy, and that's because of the Sacramento Kings and Dad.
And if you do want to donate to the James Clark Memorial Scholarship, we have put all that information on our website at abc10.com/tothepoint. And we want to hear from you. What do the Kings mean to you? Share your Kings stories and memories with us, like this beautiful story that we were fortunate enough to tell. All you have to do is just email us at tothepoint@abc10.com.